It'll start.
Oh.
Yep, it's started.
Okay.
Okay, all right, so,
Thank you.
Dr. Russell,
yes,
could you start again with the, where you were talking about the E65 de novos and so forth?
so in your case, we don't really need to talk about that. So the mutation for RPE65s, there can be new mutations, which are called de novo mutations.
Yes. That's
We know that you have a mutation on each of the two alleles, meaning on each of the genes.
mm-hmm.
So you probably didn't have those happen, new mutations to you, because they came from another relative. That's how you got them. They were passed through other people's genes. Because in order to get this particular disorder, you have to get a copy of the mutation from your mom and a copy of the mutation from your father.
Right.
So this is not one of those diseases where you can just have one mutation occur and you can get the disease. Requires
Right.
two mutations.
Two
One on each of the two genes,
E65.
RPE65, that's right.
Okay. And so each of them, right?
So the other thing I need to talk to you about is pre-treatment with steroids. So we need to get you on steroids today
Okay.
in order to treat you. And I need to try and get that to you as soon as possible. I don't know how that got skipped, but I need to get working on that. So give me just a minute to get that ordered up for you,
Okay.
okay?
I have a question when you.
Keep asking. I can talk and type at the same time.
Okay. Thank you. I would love to hear about the results, the genetic results from my mom and my sister and myself.
Okay.
And what you've learned.
I'm gonna have to pull that up because I don't happen to have it right here. Give me
Okay.
a second, let me see if I can find that. That's not a simple conversation because there are a lot of other genes that are involved, but
Well, my best friend is a neuroscientist, and this is her specialty. So I think I know a little bit more than the average bear.
okay, all
Than the
right,
average bear.
yep. Let me,
Will we be able to get that medication here?
yes, I'm gonna order it right now, actually.
Okay.
Thank you.
And we'll give you your first dose right now.
Wow, how many milligrams?
40 milligrams. You're gonna be on
Whoa.
40 milligrams for the next, well, probably for the next week or so.
And
Because
then
we have to,
yeah.
we have to start it before the surgery. We run it at least 3 days afterwards. We then start it 3 days before the other eye,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
okay, which means we'll essentially keep you on 40 milligrams through next week. And through the surgery next week for 3 days, and then start tapering you down. So that's the strategy, is to keep you on the medicine, keep you on the steroids for the full interval of time until 3 days after the second surgery. Then we'll cut you down to half of the dose for about 3 days, and then every other day for 3 days, and then stop.
Is that oral?
Yeah, it's just a pill.
Now, the fluticasone nasal spray I use has a steroid in it.
It does,
Mm-hmm.
that's good, but it's not strong enough for this.
I just wanted to know. Make
Yeah,
that
okay.
very clear, because
Yeah,
I use that every day.
that's fine, that's great.
And I actually think it helps with my vision, believe it or not.
Yeah, well, maybe. It's
Sometimes,
possible.
not all the time.
Right. Okay, so hang on a minute here, I need to order this up.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
May I ask a question while you?
Sure, absolutely.
Would my sister's results be a reflection of the mutation we got from her father, since he's no longer with us, God rest his soul?
It will, half of their genes came from your dad,
Mhm.
and half of their genes came from your mom.
Correct.
So, depending upon what which one they got, whether they got the mother or the father's, they will either have a copy of your mother's gene or your father's gene. Now, each of your mother has two different ones, so they could have gotten one of the two from them, and your father has two, so they could have gotten one or the other of those. And all we need to prove that you have, what we needed to prove in your case was that the two mutations were on separate chromosomes, whereas on separate genes.
Yes.
So all we needed is for one of them to show one copy of the mutation. We didn't need them both to be carriers, but one of them needed to be a carrier in order to prove that you got one from your mom and one from your dad.
So my sister could actually have two normal copies of E65.
Your sister could, yes.
Or she could have just one of the
Or
mutations.
she could have one of the mutations.
From mom or dad.
Correct, correct.
Fascinating.
Okay, hang on a minute, let me figure this out.
It's all Greek to me.
3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. It's 30 plus half. Okay, so you need about 26 tablets.
May I request 27 just in case I drop one?
You know what? Let me just make it 30 tablets.
There you go. I'm just thinking ahead. So at the end of the day, I should have 4 left over.
Right.
Got it.
Now, let's see, where can I do this? Pomeranz Level 2 Pharmacy, I think is what we've got. Good.
Is that in the hospital or is that in
It
this
is, it's in
clinic?
this building, actually.
It's this building. Okay.
Yeah, it's in this building on the 2nd floor. So we'll just send you up to pick those up and take those as soon as we're done. Okay, so now let me find see if I have the labs. It's not gonna be there. It's gonna be under Media tab, I'm almost certain. It might even not be under Media tab.
Oh, this is the Epic thing. Oh, what tabs do you have? You have media, letters, right? Don't you have another one?
There are 20 tabs.
Oh!
So which one do you read?
At my eye doctor's office, it had less tabs evidently. And it was either media or if I heard the other tab, I'd recognize it.
No, it's complicated, to say the
Evidently,
least.
yes. While you're looking for that, I need to request to use the loo.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Could you pause one?
What,
I don't know how
I'll
you-
tell you what,
Turn it
I
on.
think I have a copy actually of your laboratory